Y'all, let's try to get that correct. How's everybody doing tonight? Probably gonna turn my overhead light on. So I don't know if that's gonna be bright enough. All right. So first we're gonna do collective. And I'm using the Sacred Geometry Oracle. I'll do overall collective energy, and then for clarification, I'm going to use the Numerology Oracle deck. Thank you. Thank you. So, New Moon Leo. How's everybody feeling? I know that Cancer energy we had yesterday and day before, I believe, was Cancer Moon. And I was going to post about it, and I never posted about it, but I did type up a post, and I talked about emotions and things coming up. And I should have posted it because it definitely applied for me, but apparently wasn't meant to, or I would have. On the bottom, we have remembrance. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. I know I've gotten this one before, but I don't know if it's been in any of the recent lives. It's a 38, and it equals an 11. And to me, that right there, kind of in the middle of that, looks like a planetary alignment type deal. You see all the little white dots, the lines that go all the way from the bottom to the top. It can be like chakra alignment as well. So everyone allowing this energy to flow. Alignment within self. I'm going to shuffle though and see what card comes out. Collective energy for the highest good of all. See, and I just saw this card. It was right underneath remembrance. Cosmic flower. It's an 18 and equals a 9. 9s are about completion. It has all the colors in it of the chakra system. The frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. See, this one talks about remembrance, and we've got the card of remembrance. So a lot of the collective is having maybe past life dreams, epiphany moments, remembering your true self. It's, it says the place we call home, home within self. Finding that peace of actually knowing who we are. A lot of us are blooming. You know, creating that new universe within ourselves. You know, and my flowers have been going crazy lately. Last night I had 26, I think, and the night before I had 24 bloom of my trumpet flowers. I have had so many, and I've taken pictures. I'll have to post them on the community tab. Um, I love this card. It's just, I just wish I could pick up there. Can you kind of see all the colors in it? We are the cosmic flowers. We're the cosmic flowers. And like I said, nines are about completion. Um, the remembrance card is a 38, which equals an 11. And then 9 plus 2 is another 11. So collectively, you guys can be seeing 8s, 3s, or 1s, or 9s. Completions of cycles. Finding ourselves. And like I said, downloads. A lot of us getting downloads, dreams. What do they call that? Deja vu moments, to where you feel like you've been there before. I've done this before. This seems familiar. Um, Underneath the deck, after I shuffled and the cosmic flower came out, is the number 10, authority. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. This one has blue, green, and yellow. Yellow is solar plexus. Yeah. Yellow solar plexus, blue is throat chakra, and green is heart chakra. I'm hearing place of power. Kind of like reminds me of a generator a little bit. A turbine? You get a turbine, like you see on those jets, on the jumbo jets or airplanes, you see those, on both sides, like being propelled forward at high speeds, like everything's speeding up, blooming cosmically, as within, so without. So whatever we are blossoming within ourselves, whatever we're creating within self, is going to expand outwards. It's projected outside of us. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this numerology oracle deck and, see what clarifier. Oh, excuse me. See what clarifiers we get to go with this. Yeah, and I had a different shirt on all day today. And I decided to wear this shirt. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a spaceship on it. There's planets, moons, the moon symbols. That looks like Buddha. There's a camel. There's pyramids. There's a spaceship. And there's Roman numerals. And on the bottom it says knowledge is power. And the colors on here is green, and it's almost like a turquoise and purple. So throat chakra, crown chakra. To me, like I said, this says knowledge is power, and this talks about remembering. So, that gives me like past lives, remembering who we truly are, remembering Oh, excuse me, I've got the yawns out of nowhere. Remembering things, there might be some stuff coming up. Like I said, the Cancer moon energy that I was talking about, that was yesterday and day before, I believe. I'm going to check my thing real quick on my moon calendar there and verify that. But whatever came up that may have been emotional, or what may come up with this moon, because between now and the 8/8 portal, there's probably going to be a lot of different things that's going to come up. Leo is fire energy. We'll have some other moon energy in between now and the 8/8 portal. But timeline shifting is going on. Oh my goodness. Oh, stop. Oh, yawns, I tell you what. Bottom is a 44. Environments, green, heart chakra. Fours are also about foundation, stability, going within, taking that time. Also, with this, I'm getting, creation, green, earth, trees. Trees have strong roots. What foundations are we building? What are we wanting to build? We know we want to build on a firm foundation. Because we've already built who knows how many different things on foundations that were not firm foundations, right? Let's see. Please clarify. Cosmic flower. And that environment card, since it was on the bottom of the deck, that's subconscious. That also goes with that remembrance card. "44 is a master teacher." Okay, on the one that came out is health, 71. That's an 8. 8, Leo energy. What else is 8? Is it just Leo? I'm about to find out. 8, Scorpio. And the cosmic flower equals a 9. So 8 to a 9. So 8. Okay, in that deck, which is the Barbary Oracle deck, which shows the different zodiac symbols and things like that, but I will show you the 8 card, which is Scorpio. Scorpio is all about transformation, death, and rebirth. Just making sure you can see that Scorpio. I don't know if you can see the number. 9. I don't know if you can see that. Yep, 8. Okay. Barbary Zodiac Oracle deck. And then 8 health is what came out. That's orange and purple. Orange is sacral. And we already know purple is crown. So like I said, creating foundations, clearing and healing. Let's see, with that health card, I'm getting healing of those chakras, of the sacral chakra and the crown. So when we heal this chakra, I feel like that is also assisting with opening the crown. I know it is a system to where you start the root and you work all the way up until it clears the chakra energy to open. I want to look at this card and see if I can read this. This is very small print, but I want to see what it says about the sacral chakra because I feel like there might be like some little clues in there. Okay, the sacral second chakra is located below the navel. It represents creative and sexual energies. Imbalanced attributes would be lack of or repressed creativity, sexual dysfunction, withheld intimacy, and emotional isolation. So I'm going to read that one more time because I feel like that does apply to what has been healed collectively. The sacral second chakra is located below the navel. It represents creative and sexual energies. Imbalanced attributes would be lack of or repressed creativity, sexual dysfunction, withheld intimacy, and emotional isolation. So, any of these things are things that collectively we have been working on and healing during this last year, I believe. Probably since the last 8/8 portal. Um, and then since it's got purple on there in the center, that's crown. The crown chakra, the seventh chakra, is located at the top of the head. It represents state of higher consciousness and divine connection. Imbalanced attributes would be cynicism, disregarding what is sacred, closed-mindedness, and disconnection with spirit, which I know a lot of us have, we've been working on that chakra for a while. But I feel collectively that kind of gives us some little clues as to what each one of those chakras are, what it is we have been working on. I feel like since the last 8/8 portal last year, it may have been 2 years. Guys, we're all on different timelines. Some of us are on similar ones, but with this healing of this chakra is assisting with the crown and creating this cosmic flower, the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world and activates our remembrance of the place we called home. And like I said, our main card that was on the bottom, which is subconscious, was remembrance. So establishing firm foundations, making sure that, because this new moons are about planting the seeds of what we want to create. Full moons are about releasing. So with the last full moon, we released more things, more people, places, things. New moon, we are planting seeds for a firm foundation and healing that sacral chakra and crown chakra. Some of you may have had some issues with that chakra. Like it did talk about sexual dysfunction. So that to me would be the root chakra, the lower, to me. But let me see. What does it say with the root chakra? It's the base of the spine. Foundation on which we build our life. Safety, security, and stability. So since we're at orange, I feel like that chakra we have already established. The safety and security and stability within self, right? So with this chakra, we worked on no longer repressing our creativity, allowing ourselves to be who we truly are sexually, with intimacy, not holding back emotionally, not speaking our, we're not holding back, and we're speaking our truth now. We're not holding those emotions in anymore because we know that creates a toxic ball of energy within self, and then that creates a disease. So we don't want that. We want to create positive things in our lives. So we have healed those things. So we have been expressing our creativity, sexuality, and discovering what it is, what it is that we want in relationships. Because a lot of us know. Sorry, my daughter's cat's trying to come over here. Khaleesi, can you come get her, please?
Yeah. Hold on.
Sorry, I just don't want. I've got candles over here, and I don't want the kitten to get into the candle. If you want, you can put her back in my room and just close the door, honey. Thank you. But like I was saying, also discovering what we want in relationships, establishing those things, those boundaries. We're being more open to. We're seeing what it is that we want. We've already experienced things that we don't want. And we've learned the lessons through relationships of what does not work in a relationship. We can't repress another person. By repressing ourselves, we're in turn that we're going to get that energy mirrored back to us. So we have to release that, and we know that that is not the type of relationship we want. So right now we're establishing in our environment those, that firm foundation of the fours, building a strong foundation of what we truly want in a relationship. What type of intimacy do we want? What type of love language do you have? And what type of love language would you look for in a partner? All of those things are relevant in our lives. They are important, but we also understand the importance of time with ourselves as well. We understand that we can't have the expectations on another person. We have expectations of ourselves, and whatever we are, we project that outside of ourselves. And so whoever we draw in is going to have very similar traits, but they're still going to have their own love language. They're going to have their own hobbies, their own things that they love about intimacy. They have different types of love languages, how they express emotion, how they express intimacy. All of those things are going to be different. So, but with us healing the sacral chakra and working on those things within ourselves, we're, number one, exploring what it is we want. Number two, we're establishing those things within self. So by knowing those things, when we do come into union with our partner, the situation, the relationship will be healthy. It will be healthy for us, and it will be healthy for them. We're creating loving relationships, nurturing relationships, and that is what we're striving towards. And that's in all aspects of our lives, including business relationships, not just romantic relationships, friendships, family situations, all of that. Everything is all ultimately we're working towards unconditional love. That's what we've been working on, because we have to have that for self before we can have that for anyone else. And we've all discovered that. And on the bottom, I just saw this on the numerology oracle deck, is a 66 healing, and that's blue. That's throat chakra. That's an all blue card. Blue, Metatron's cube. It just flew right out of my head. I know the name of it. Anyways, it's 66. 6s are about equal give and take, reciprocity. I believe 6 is the number of man, so that would be human, the number of human, what we experience. But to me, it also represents victory, But the word on the card is healing. And that's what all of us have been doing. We've been doing the work, the shadow work. We've been going within, searching, a lot of us to the depths of our souls so that we can heal the things that were holding us back. And the majority of those things are belief systems or traumas from experiences and how we defined those experiences. It's all about how we defined them, the definitions we gave. And when we gave those definitions, a lot of the stuff we experienced, even if we were really young when it happened, children are very pure souls and they have very vivid imagination. So we can create all kinds of stories that we told ourselves when we were younger to keep us safe. So that's taken time to heal. So I feel like with this new moon energy collectively, we're going through this awakening, remembering who we truly are, knowing what we truly want, what type of foundation are we laying, and we're laying a firm foundation, something that is not going to be on sinking sand. It's going to be very strong, made of the strongest metals. It's going to be unbreakable. And come what may, we're all collectively in a healed, but we're always healing. Healed but healing space to where, come what may, we will continue to move forward, no matter what. And we're creating this beautiful, balanced flower. It has all of the colors in this card. All of the colors. And it kind of reminds me, the picture that I posted on, I believe it's the community tab. It was a picture of one of my trumpet flowers. In the very center of the trumpet flower, because I did a very close picture of this flower, and it's in the shape of a heart. And it reminded me of looking into the center of this card. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a very similar design to that center flower, but it was in the shape of a heart. You guys have to check that on the community tab. It was the one I posted for tonight's live, and it is in a heart shape. Phenomenal. I love sacred geometry. It is everywhere. It's in everything. But yes, creating beautiful things. We have beautiful things to come. So that's what I have for the collective read. I hope this gave you guys some clarity as to where we are right now, if any of you needed that. A lot of you are in a very healthy space right now. And, firm in our foundations, understanding that we are not alone and we have others that are supporting us collectively. And we feel that energy and we know that we're here for each other. And we know that things are changing, things are shifting, timelines have shifted. And right now I feel and hear, I heard the word preparation. We are preparing for some big changes to be made for the positive. We see things differently. We know that everything is working out for our highest good. And we're making strides, big strides, so that collectively everything shifts. I'm pretty excited about that. And I feel like you guys are too. Give yourself a pat on the back for all the healing that's been done. You guys have been working really hard. You should be proud of yourselves. I know you are. Keep exploring. Keep building on that foundation. Do what you can to stay. Well, you guys know what to do for your vibe. Positive affirmations, journaling, yoga, Reiki, Epsom salt baths, saging, cleansing, water, go outside, go out, forest bathing, moon bathing, stargazing, anything like that, whatever brings you joy, even creating things, drawing, painting, singing, dancing. You guys know. But I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. This was the message that needed to come out for tonight. I do appreciate you guys being here and supporting the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back on with the next moon. I'll have to check and see when that is, but I will post in the community tab. And I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys very much. And have a beautiful, beautiful evening. And I will see you guys really soon. Good night.